Money is the driving force behind all politics. It always will be, because it is your primary objective to not only make people believe they can be rich, but to keep your rich people happy, to keep your oligarchy happy, and to keep them politically invested in you. The only countries in the world that can control their oligarchy are America, Russia, and China. Every other country, their rich political classes, their oligarchy, are more interested in staying rich than they are interested in the leadership of the country. So if they were to proceed with BRICS and try and completely detach from the American dollar, the massive repercussions of that would upset the oligarchy of these nations. Do you think the rich Venezuelans really give a shit about the Venezuelan president, or do you think they give a shit about their offshore accounts and their dollars and staying
their
rich?
money?
They want their money.
Yeah.
So the only way you can combat America and the American dollar is if you can control your oligarchy. China oligarchy is controlled, because look what happened to Jack Ma when he talked bad about China. He vanished. Look what happens to Russian oligarchs when they do bad. They fly out the fucking window. All of them. Every single one. The American oligarchs, well, they get a prison case usually. So we're the nicest of the three. But we can control our oligarchy. Most nations, if you want to understand politics in lots of countries, you need to analyze how many countries cannot control the wealth of their own nation. That's one of the reasons England's collapsing right now. There is a wealth flight. Everyone with money is leaving. And you know what's funny? They're leaving because of crime and Islam. And guess where they're leaving to? Dubai. All of them. So it's not an Islam problem. It's a crime problem. It's a unsafe streets. It's a government you can't trust. It's two-tier policing. That's what they're running from. But everyone is leaving these countries because the UK is not a strong enough government to keep its rich people in place. America has great control over its oligarchy. American billionaires stay in America, and Russian billionaires stay in Russia. And they'll listen. If Putin calls all the billionaires and says, we're not doing business with Ukraine, they'll listen. If not, they go flying out a window. That's why they're all flying out windows. A couple of them took the wrong phone call, took the wrong text message, shouldn't have done it. FSB turn up. They're built different. You ain't arguing your way out of that one. You're going out a fucking window. So it's really interesting when you analyze global politics, who can actually control their oligarchies, how they can influence things overall. So you talk about the Epstein list. I would argue it's a very similar scenario. It's all about money. It's all about who has the money and controlling the money. Is America as a country prepared to upset all of its richest people? I don't know. Is it?